Hey you guys, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys a story. Just kind of switch it up. You know, I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately because that's my main thing, but now I'm in the summer and I have more time to film other things. So, without further ado, this is the dorm bathroom horror story that I am super excited to tell you about. I go to Boston College. I'm a freshman, and so that means I live in the freshman dorms. So for the freshman dorms, most colleges, but here there's a communal bathroom that like half the floor shares, and then the other half is in a different bathroom on the same floor. And basically there's 4 showers in ours, maybe 5, and then like 5 bathroom stalls or whatever. And as you would have seen in my vlog, Hannah and I stayed on campus for spring break, I think this was, yeah. And so that was in March, and we were basically 2 of like maybe 5 people who I had seen that were staying in the dorm, especially like in the dead middle of the week, not just like when people were coming back toward the end, you know. And so what happened was I went to go take a shower, right? And I bring my speaker because I like to listen to music in the shower because it just makes it feel less lonely and it's kind of like a relaxing time. And so I brought my speaker, whatever. I was showering. So when I shower, I shampoo, condition, like use shower gel, whatever. And around the time that I was conditioning, so towards the end, I heard this dominant girl's voice. She was speaking, and I heard like a softer boy's voice speaking, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why would you talk to your boyfriend on speakerphone in the bathroom? But whatever works for you. And so I just continued showering, whatever, and actually like the voices kind of seemed to die down or whatever. And then I was just going along with my normal shower. And then when I was getting out, I turned off the water and I could still hear the voices, and they were like to the right of me. So I was in one of the middle stalls of the shower, and like I could hear voices to the right of me. And so I was like, oh, she's still talking to him on the phone, like in the shower, like in the stall or whatever. And I was like, that's weird, but you know, people do weird things, so whatever. And so then I turned off the water and I looked to the right of me, okay? And there's literally boys' underwear draped over the curtain, which like when I take my clothes off to shower, I put them over the curtain rod. So like technically other people can see them. It also just makes me feel better knowing that like people will definitely know that I'm in there instead of being like, oh, this one's open, and then opening the curtain. But yeah, so there was boys' underwear to the right, but I actually I wear men's Calvin Klein like underwear that I tie-dyed as like a pajama pants or whatever. So I didn't think it was that weird at first. I was like, whatever, like maybe she's making fun of me for having boys' underwear, but I don't even care. And it was like definitely boys' underwear. It was like black Hanes. You could see it was like boxer shorts basically, you know. And so I was like, that's sus, but whatever. And then when I turned my speaker off, I realized that I could still hear the voices and that she was not on the phone. She was in there with him, and they were both in there. And these showers are teeny, as in like you cannot bend over to shave your legs. You cannot even bend to like pick something up, because not that you'd want to because it's gross, but like it's very tight, and I don't like the feeling of like my body touching the walls because I just know that everyone has been in there and it's like gross, and so I don't want any of me to touch anything while I'm in there. So they were definitely in there, and the only reason that I could think that they would be in there at the same time voluntarily is to do the thing. So yeah, they were definitely like doing it in there next to me, or even if they weren't doing it, they were like making out or something next to me. And I was, first of all, really grossed out, so I just grabbed my stuff and like sprinted to my dorm, and I texted my RA being like, please help, I don't know what to do. But that just happened, and I'm gonna pull up the texts just to like say what I was saying in the moment. But I sent her this paragraph text in all caps. It says, I was in the shower and I thought I heard a guy and girl's voice, and I was like, weird that someone would talk to their BF on speaker in the bathroom, but whatever. But then when I got out, the shower next to me was on, and the boy's underwear was on the curtain, and they were literally in there together. And she was like, oh my god. And then she said to tell the RA on duty, and I told them, and she's like, one time I walked in and a boy was literally brushing his teeth in there. So super freaked out. And yeah, so I was like, my shower and my music was on, so there's no freaking way that they thought that no one was in there, because it's loud. It's either silent or stuff is on. Like, there's no mistaking that I was in there, especially with my clothes on the thing and the music playing and the water on, everything. So they knew I was in there, and they decided that they couldn't wait another 5 minutes for me to get out of there. I honestly, one, they wouldn't have got caught, and two, I wouldn't have reported it if they waited like for me to get out and not did it in the shower next to me. Like, that's disgusting. I felt so gross, and I was literally angry. I was like, why would you make me feel that invaded and go and do that? But alas, they had to. And so then came the kind of interesting part. Not that that wasn't the interesting part, but like my RA was like, do you know who it was? And I didn't. So I like sprinted back to my room because I didn't know when they were gonna leave, and I didn't want to like come face to face with them. So I went to my room. I was like, I'm gonna freaking figure out who did that to me. And so I put on a hoodie. I specifically put on a hoodie so that you couldn't tell that my hair was wet and stuff, in case I like happened to be in the hallway. They wouldn't think that I was the one who was in the shower because I had just come back from lunch or something like that. And so I put my hoodie on, and I put leggings on and everything, so it just really looked like I wasn't just in the shower. And our bathroom is like down the hall, and then there's an elevator like back here of it, and so there's kind of a corridor. So I hid in that corridor and just kind of like peeked my head out every now and then, and they were literally in there, and so they were in there for like 45 minutes, and I was playing detective for like 30 minutes, and it was insane. Like, they took so freaking long, so I know that it wasn't just shampoo and conditioner in there. And they were also being mad loud, because like I was a good 50 feet away, at least 50 feet, and they were in the bathroom, like they were in the room and in the shower tucked away, and I could still hear them like talking and laughing and whatever. And then the RA on duty finally came, and I was just like, psst, I'm over here, they're still in there. And so he went, and he like went to go about to be like RA on duty, because that's what they have to say, especially when they're entering like the opposite gender bathroom. And so he went, and literally as he was about to knock, the boy opened the door and came out like just in a towel. And he was like, listen, like, you can't be here. This is the girls' bathroom. I'm gonna have to write you up. How did you get in here? And then he wrote up the girl too, and I was just like cringing, and I ran away. And yeah, so that is what happened to me. That's my communal bathroom, shower, whatever, horror story for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Comment below if you'd like more story times, and maybe what kind, like college related or relationship, or I don't know, whatever you want. Story time, whatever it is. If you want more sit down videos, if you want more vlogs, comment below what kind of videos you'd like. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, disclaimer, the girl is totally nice. Like, we're good, and I just thought it was a funny story, but like I'm not angry at her or anything now. Now that I know who she is, I'm like, oh, she's so nice. Like, I was more angry when I didn't know her identity, but now I know her and I'm like, it's okay, whatever, shit happens. So anyways,